Let's start with the question. Unsupported graphics card in Epic Games Launcher. GTX 1080. I'm trying to play Fortnite on my PC but it does not work. When I install the Epic Games Launcher, I'm on Windows 10. It throws the error. There is a problem with your graphics card. Please ensure your card meets the minimum system requirements and that you have the latest drivers installed. I have an NVIDIA GTX 1080, so it certainly meets the minimum system requirements. The drivers are also up to date. I just checked from GeForce Experience. And all other games work perfectly. How can I troubleshoot this issue? Update. Apparently Steam Big Picture is very laggy. It runs at 1080p maximum and it says I'm running with Microsoft Basic Render Driver 0 bytes. As if drivers were not installed. This doesn't make sense because, for instance, The Witcher 3 runs at high in 4K at decent framerate. Update number 2, now all 3D apps are crashing. I don't know what is going on. Windows Update also just failed. Dunno if related. Update number 3, I switched my GPU to the Intel integrated graphics from BIOS. Then I moved my DP cable to the MOBO port and started Windows. At first, Steam still recognized the GPU as Microsoft Basic Render Driver. But, after installing Intel video drivers, Steam detected my integrated 530 GPU correctly. I started a game with very low graphics settings. I didn't have my GTX 1080 enabled, so graphics were weak. And it didn't have any issue. After reverting back to NVIDIA graphics, Steam still seems to be using the iGPU. Games will sometimes crash and sometimes work with the NVIDIA GPU, in some cases e.g. The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, a window will pop up saying that Direct3D 9.0 couldn't be initialized. Witcher 3 works though, unless Steam BPM is also running. I guess I screwed up my install and I'll have to resort to AC wipe. Oh, and, quite ironically, Fortnite is one of the few things to work. So how can we solve this? There are 5 possible answers. Answer 1. Put OpenGL in shortcut after launcher. X. Foo, launcher. X OpenGL. Enjoy. Answer 2. The GPU driver subsystem was completely broken in my install of Windows. I had no choice but to reinstall Microsoft Windows altogether, as neither thee nor GFE could fix it. Answer 3. Check if your graphics card is actually loaded. Are integrated graphics enabled somehow? See if you can trace what software is messing around with your graphics card. If you aren't a casual gamer, then you might have not set it up yet. If possible, try installing the graphic card by right-clicking on the Start menu and pressing Device Manager, and right-click on the unsupported graphics card. Edit I don't know much about Windows as I am a Linux user, but see if you can find the original file where the launcher is at X file and try to run it with the command prompt. If it's the installer, do the same thing in the command prompt where the installer file is like this: C greater than replace underscore with underscore installer. X. Answer 4. Hi, I had the same problem with Fortnite. I had mistakenly installed the new graphics card, Radeon 550, without disabling the built-in Intel HD 2000 card. The solution was to shut down, plug out the new card, start, disable the Intel card in Device Manager, close double-angle bracket display adapter, then shut down, plug in the Radeon card. This solved the issue. I have Windows 7, 64-bit. Answer 5. Go to GeForce Experience and reinstall the latest driver update. I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.